Hey everyone, and welcome to the $1 million portfolio journey. It's the 14th of August 2025. It's around 5:45 here in London, and I'm gonna do my investment for the day. So what I'm gonna be doing today is I'm gonna be investing another £250 into my ISA, and this time what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be buying MicroStrategy at the dip. So MicroStrategy is dipping quite a lot. It's down 6% today, so I'm going to be buying some of that. So let's have a look at the portfolio before we do that. So the general investment account has gone down today. It's just over 47k. Tesla and MicroStrategy are dipping quite a bit. Tesla is down, I think, around 3%. Strategy is down around 6%. Stocks and shares ISA is just under 28k, and the self-invested personal pension is just over 50k. So again, it's fluctuating around that mark. So it hasn't, it hasn't broken out of this little trading thing that's going on at the moment, and this has been happening for about 2 months now. It's around this level and it's not moving too much downwards or upwards. So this is a great opportunity for me because the stocks, the companies are consolidating at the moment, and it gives me an opportunity to buy the companies when they're like in a trading range, so they're not going very high. So before we get into the trading, let's have a look at how the companies are doing. So Tesla today, $331.10. It is down around 2.5%. So this is down to some news coming out about Trump's tariff being blamed for the CPI figures. So this is just noise. So you have to just ignore all this and just invest every day, because there's always going to be some sort of news, but the trend is always upwards in companies that add real value. So Tesla is one of those companies, so it will add real value, and this is a great opportunity to buy at a 2.5% discount. So it's trading at 331 today. Let's have a look at strategy now. So strategy is trading around 365. It is down about 20% in about 30 days, so it's down quite a lot. If we look at the 1 day movement, it's down today 6.31. So I'm going to be loading up on strategy. This one will go back to 400 as soon as Bitcoin starts to break $120,000. So again, this is very sensitive to Bitcoin's movement, so this is a great opportunity to buy it at a discount. So 365, and I'm sure it's going to go to 340 very soon. So that's MicroStrategy. And now let's have a look at Nvidia. So Nvidia doing okay. It's doing well, actually. It's flat compared to the market, which is down, trading around 181.64. So it's near all-time highs, and obviously I'm waiting for this to dip. I'm sure it's going to come down to 150, maybe 140, but when it does, I'm going to try and buy as much as possible. So that's Nvidia. My price target for Tesla is 3,000. My price target for strategy is 280, and my price target for Nvidia is around 600 over the next 5 years, so up to 2030. So let's do this. So I'm gonna go into my ISA account. I'm gonna contribute some money into the ISA. So let's see how much I have remaining for this tax year, which ends April 2026. So I have remaining just under 11k. So I'm going to try and fill that up as fast as I possibly can. And the reason I'm doing this is, in the UK, if you invest through an ISA, any income, any gains that you make is free from capital gains tax. So any money that I'll make in the future, if Tesla, MicroStrategy 10x's, I will be able to keep all that money, and then I can sell it, but then I don't have to take it out. I can buy something else, and again, I won't be liable for any capital gains tax. So it's a great way to build wealth, and you get 20k a year every year to max out on. So I have one, my wife has one, my son has one, my 2 daughters have 2. So For kids, the allowance is £9,000 each, and for adults it's £20,000 each. So we have a family allowance of around 40, 50, 60, 70, 67,000 pounds that we can invest tax free. So let's do this. Let's top this up. So I'm going to do an instant transfer from my current account, and it's going to be £250. I'm going to be reviewing the order, putting the order through now. Okay, so let's just put this order through. Hopefully it's gone through. Yep. So there we go. We got £250 in the account. Now we have £10,728.98 remaining. So let's go back into the ISA portfolio. Let's go into strategy and let's buy £250 worth of MicroStrategy. So it nearly gives me one share, so 0.9195. So if I can buy one share for £250, that's a really good return. If I can buy one share of Tesla as well for £250, again, that's a really good return. So I try to, like, think of it like that. So I'm getting a good bargain at the moment. So I'm going to review the order. I'm going to put the order through. So that's another £250 that I've locked into the stock market through my ISA. So the buy order is complete. Total cost is 249.63. Number of shares is 0.92. Price per share is 36550. So remember, it was trading around over 400 a while back. The FX rate is 1.347. The FX fee is 0.97 and 0 commission. So that's done. So yeah, I've added another £250 into the stock market, into my ISA, and hopefully MicroStrategy is going to be going up. Tomorrow I'm going to be adding another £250. So I'm not sure which one I'm going to be doing it in. It's probably going to be Tesla if it goes down more, or MicroStrategy if it goes down, depending on which one is more compelling. I'm going to pump the money into that one. So yeah, that's it for today. So for anyone who's new to my channel, this channel is all about getting to that $1 million as soon as possible. So that's the goal of the portfolio, to get to $1 million. I'm around 200,000. I'm at around $200,000, so I'm about 5x away from $1 million when you take into account all the brokerages that we have as a family. So we're 5x away from $1 million. And also I have 4 very basic rules, which I'm just going to quickly go through. So first rule is I'm a very long-term investor. So even though I want to get to $1 million as soon as possible, whatever I buy now, I'm going to keep it for at least 5 years and not sell it. And I'm going to try and keep it for at least 10 years. So when I say not sell it, not take it out of the market. So if I was to, for example, if Nvidia was to 5x or something and it was getting too hot, I know it's going to come down a little bit, I could rotate that into Tesla or strategy, which has gone down by half or something. So I'm going to be doing a lot of rotation in the future, but the money is going to remain in the ISA account, and the goal is to get to $1 million as soon as possible. So that's rule number 1, long-term investing. Rule number 2 is I'm a very aggressive investor, so I try to invest £250, at least 250 into the stock market every day. My aspiration is to get to £1,000 a day, but I'm trying to get there as soon as possible. I've got some plans in place, so hopefully in the future that's gonna happen. So that's rule number 2, aggressive investing. Rule number 3 is I'm a very volatile investor. So if you look at some of the companies that I hold, Tesla, Strategy, and Nvidia, they are like the most volatile companies around. So Tesla could go down to around 200. It has done recently. It went to 222. MicroStrategy, it could go up to like five. It went up to 588. Nvidia is very volatile as well. Just recently it went down to 80. So again, these are very volatile stocks, so you can't be afraid of volatility. Just if you believe in the company, just keep on buying. And finally, so that's rule number 3, volatile investing. And rule number 4 is tax efficient as well. So I want to grow this money to 1 million, then hopefully 10 million, and then 100 million. So it's gonna take a lot of time, and I don't want to like waste money by getting taxed. So I want to compound as much as possible, compound annual growth rate. I want to keep that high, so I don't want to pay any taxes or anything like that. So that's rule number 4. So those are my rules. So like I always say, try to get into the market. Find some companies you like. If you don't like companies, buy an index fund. Start with £1. You don't have to like start with a lot, and then slowly start to get to know the companies you want to buy. Build conviction, and then what you will see is every day you'll be investing £1, then £10, then £100, and then who knows, you might even get to £1,000 a day, which I'm trying to do as well. So see what happens and follow me on my journey, see where it takes me, see where it takes you, and like and subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. I'm at 1.6k at the moment, so I'm trying to get to 2,000. So join me on my journey, and I will try to bring you value, entertainment, and I will update you on my portfolio every day. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.